Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today, we've got something truly special on the lot, the 2025 Dodge SRT. A name that already carries weight in the performance world, but this new model. It's a statement. Dodge didn't just tweak a few specs here and there. They've redefined what it means to drive American muscle in the modern age, and we're diving deep into every inch of it. Let's start with what hits you first, that front end. The 2025 SRT wears a more aggressive and aerodynamic face than its predecessors. You've got that signature crosshair grille, now evolved with more angular and chiseled edges, framed by slimmer LED headlights that give off a mean, focused glare. The hood features prominent heat extractors, not just for looks, but for actual cooling efficiency at high speeds. Down below, the splitter has been redesigned to provide better airflow and increased downforce, and if you go for the Hellcat or higher trims, you get active aero elements integrated right into the fascia. Slide around to the side profile, and the evolution continues. The silhouette remains muscular but more refined. It sits lower and wider, riding on massive 20 or optional 21-inch forged aluminum wheels that fill out the wheel wells beautifully. Flared fenders, a sculpted beltline, and an updated lower rocker panel add a dynamic visual motion even when the car's parked. You'll also notice subtle aerodynamic details, from the venting behind the front wheels to the new flush-mounted door handles, clearly taking a few notes from the EV world but keeping the combustion heart beating underneath. Moving to the rear, the 2025 SRT might just have the most dramatic changes here. A full-width LED taillight bar spans the back, with animated sequences when locking or unlocking. The rear bumper is more contoured, and the quad exhausts are now even larger, pushing out that signature Dodge growl louder and deeper. The new rear diffuser isn't just there for looks either, it's functional, channeling airflow cleanly out the back to reduce lift at speed. And for those opting for the performance package, an active rear spoiler deploys at higher speeds to keep everything planted. Now, stepping inside, this is where Dodge has truly brought the SRT into the future without forgetting its roots. Immediately, you're greeted by a driver-focused cockpit, but now wrapped in higher-grade materials. Alcantara, carbon fiber, and leather dominate the surfaces, and everything feels tight and well-finished. The centerpiece. A new 14.2-inch digital instrument cluster that's fully customizable, giving you real-time performance data, G-forces, lap timers, and even predictive shift lights. The infotainment system has also been updated to Dodge's latest Uconnect 6 platform, shown on a massive 12.3-inch touchscreen. It supports wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, 5G connectivity, and has track telemetry built in for those who like to take their cars to the limit. The HVAC controls remain physical, a smart move, with a row of tactile, metallic buttons beneath the screen, adding a touch of old-school satisfaction to modern design. The front seats are SRT performance buckets with excellent bolstering, available with heating, ventilation, and memory settings. In the rear, while it's not exactly a lounge, the legroom and headroom have slightly improved thanks to some tweaks in the cabin design. A new panoramic sunroof option opens things up even more, making the cabin feel less like a muscle car and more like a grand tourer. Under the hood is where the magic really happens. The 2025 Dodge SRT offers multiple powertrains, depending on your flavor of fury. The base model still kicks things off strong with a naturally aspirated 6.4-liter Hemi V8 putting down 485 horsepower. But move up to the SRT Hellcat, and you're looking at a supercharged 6.2-liter V8 pumping out 717 horsepower, and in red-eye form, that jumps north of 797. But Dodge didn't stop there. The top-tier SRT Demon 170 successor now breaks the 1,000 horsepower barrier, using E85 ethanol and a host of reinforced internals. It rockets from 0 to 60 in under 2 seconds, making it one of the quickest production cars ever built. All models are paired with a robust 8-speed TorqueFlite automatic transmission, sending power to the rear wheels, though AWD is now available on select trims for those in colder climates or looking for better launch traction. Steering has been recalibrated for better road feel, and the adaptive suspension continuously adjusts for road conditions and driving modes, which include street, sport, track, and custom. Fuel economy. Well, if you're looking at the V8s, don't expect miracles. The base Hemi returns around 15 mpg city, 24 highway. The Hellcat, more like 13 and 21. But let's be honest, if fuel economy is your concern, you're not shopping in the SRT aisle. As for pricing, the 2025 Dodge SRT starts around $53,000 for the base model. The Hellcat climbs into the $75,000 range, and the Demon-style top trim will easily breach six figures, pushing close to $120,000 depending on options. Yes, it's a lot, but for the sheer power, performance, and attitude you're getting, it still undercuts many European rivals by a large margin. So what do we think? Honestly, Dodge has done something incredible here. They've managed to keep the soul of the American muscle car alive in a world rapidly transitioning to electric. It still rumbles, it still roars, and it still makes your heart race when you stomp the throttle. But now, it does it with more refinement, better tech, and surprisingly modern road manners. If you're in the market for a car that can tear up the drag strip on Saturday and take your family to dinner on Sunday, while still looking like an absolute beast, the 2025 Dodge SRT might just be your next move. Just make sure you've got a good tire budget. Thanks for sticking with us for this deep dive. If you enjoyed this review, give it a like, drop your thoughts or questions in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more in-depth reviews coming your way soon. Until next time, keep your engines loud and your foot heavy. Catch you in the next one.